Today I'm going to try and change my G-Shock watch battery, which I just found in my shed. I was looking at getting another G-Shock, but I thought, hey ho, let's try and revive this one. So I'm going to take the back off. I might take these side bits off first, but I'm not sure if I need to, but I might take them off to clean it because it's a bit grubby. So I might take them off. So I use this, one of my favourite little tiny screwdriver thingies, to get it sorted. Never find the bit when you want it. I don't think it's even got one in it. Well, that's fairly useless. Ah, no, there we go. There. See if this one works. If not, I have got another fully functioning dad screwdriver set, which I use for lots of other things. Oh no, that's a Phillips. Okay. Maybe try a tiny Phillips. I might try my other set because I like the way that feels a bit better. This is the most used tool in the house for all sorts of things. It's very good for batteries in multiple kids' toys. It's got every thing you'd need in a nice leatherette case, so that's quite good. So I'm going to take this back off, and then I'm going to have a look and see what, yeah, that fits. So I'm going to take the straps off, I think, these side bits, see how that goes, and then I'll probably have to order the battery. So this video will probably be in 2 parts once the battery comes. I'll put a link to everything that I've used below so that you can order it if needs be. I don't think that does the strap. No, the strap's on sprung hinges, so we'll get this off, and then we can take the back off and have a look what battery we've got, and then we can order one of those, and we'll probably need another seal to go in the back of the watch, I imagine, unless the seal that's in there is okay, but we'll have a look at that once we do it. I'm sure this probably voids any warranty, but I've had this for so long and I just found it in the shed. So obviously when I was supposed to be doing something else, as I do, I think I started off looking for a plumbing blowtorch because I'm going to be doing some pipe soldering. But after looking for that, I then moved on to sharpening some knives, and then I found this, so I thought I'd give this a go. So as always, loads of different projects later. Right, okay. So the seal looks like it'll be okay, I think. Just like a rubber seal on there. And then the back of this, okay, that's just a little plastic bit. Okay, after, so it says something on here. Not focusing. Will it focus? So it says after battery replacement, contact AC with using tweezers. There's a tiny little spring in there as well, which I'll definitely lose. As always, I've started something and I'm in over my head. I'm not 100% sure what this little bit on the back is. It's like a sticky cover. I wonder if you take that off. I need some tweezers. See, I'll be able to find those. Okay, so I've taken the whole piece out now. That was not what I expected to have to happen. Is that little spring going to come out? No. Try peeling that off. Peel this bit off. Okay, that does sort of peel off. Doesn't feel like it's supposed to. Maybe it is. Okay, I'll stick that on that bit of plastic there. Interesting. Well, I think I need a magnifying glass for starters to see what's going on in here. I need some of those watchmakers magnifying glasses. But can't buy those. Let's see how we go in here. Let's get a tiny flathead. That will definitely break something. Nope. I should have watched something for this. Anywho, let's... I shall return once I've figured this out. So, I went and got some knowledge, and as predicted, I've broken it. So I broke a little plastic clip off from inside here, which now means that the battery case doesn't clip in properly. But let's see if we can somehow fix this. So this is the old battery. I did find some new battery in my battery case, which means we can try and get this sorted today, but I don't know how it's gonna how it's going to work, because obviously the klutz that I am, I always break everything because I'm too heavy-handed. Now, I probably should have. I definitely don't know how this is going to work, because I have to get this to stay in, and then I have to, touch two parts of the watch together, which is what this little sticker mentions. After battery, contact AC with minus. So that's obviously with minus. With using tweezers. So I haven't got tweezers, but I've got a paper clip. So I mean, this is working already, so that'll be all right. So maybe okay. Let's get this plastic bit back on. See if I can bulge it together with this sticky bit. Stick that on. Okay, so it's working. So if we get this in here, so the top is there. Obviously, let's put it in the right way around. So that's in. And then this bit goes on, but there's a hole for the little tiny spring to go through. Like that. Still working. Still working. Probably should have cleaned this before I put it together again. Okay. And then we've got this gasket seal, so if we take that off and put that in, like so. This is definitely not a how-to video. This is just me titivating with things. Oh, sorry about the noise. This is not going to be easy because I'll hold the back down. Hold the back down and put the metal bit on. Without obviously making everything fall apart. But it's still working. Right, back screws. Haha. Where is my tiny? Oops, there we go. Such a pity that it's not magnetic. Right. One. I'm not sure this is going to be fully waterproof after this, but hey ho. I'm doing the thing I hate and slipping around on the screw. Gentle, gentle. Check these to make sure they're all snugged up. I assume it's one of those things that doesn't want to be too tight because you'll easily strip these threads, I'd imagine. Right. Light works. Can't see that, but yeah, the light works. Beep works. There we go. Hey ho. Huh. Well, that was easy. Put these on. I'll give it a clean with a toothbrush after. I think. Again, I shouldn't think they want to be too tight. I'm so useless at tiny bits with my fingers. One. I don't really know what these bits are for. I've always wondered what they're for on these little flappy bits. Whether it makes it more comfortable. Don't know. I suppose it does. Maybe it holds it on your wrist better, in better position. Last screw. Put it on. I'm only having to go back to this watch because my Apple Watch doesn't work on this, which they should tell you before you get a black tattoo on your arm. It doesn't work through this. So it's not useless, but it's not the best either. There we go. Might get some new straps for it, but there we go. Well, it's my first video on this channel. I'm going to be doing lots of other bits and pieces and just general musing about things. And I'll see how it goes. If you liked it, please subscribe. Please like, would be helpful. And I'll put a link to this screwdriver, which is fairly useful for a screwdriver. It's got all bits inside it. It's fairly good. I shouldn't think I'd be able to find a link to this because I purchased this donkeys years ago. It was, I don't even know if it was like a free gift or something. I can't remember. But this, I've managed to keep all of these pieces, which is incredible because usually it gets lost. And then also, which is good, handy, I found my watch strap remover. So that's, hey, a little bonus for today. I wonder where that was. That would have been helpful for this job, actually. Oh, never mind. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and I will see you in another video. Thanks a lot, and goodbye.